so no-nos on a flip. If there's a lot of mold and a lot of moisture, wet basements, if you're not gonna address the issue, don't bother buying it. Up here, it's not too bad, is it? All right, so we're looking at this house to flip or pass. This is a lead I got in a really good area of town, so that's automatically leaning towards flip. You know, you really want to analyze the numbers really tight right now because in this market, things have really shifted. So what we're trying to do is where a few years ago you could buy a house and just about any house was going to sell if it was redone. Right now, we can't really count on the property appreciating while we're remodeling it. So we really need to buy smart purchases right now. So to flip or pass. For me, I usually am gonna pass when the market changes because I've gone through a lot of market shifts. You know, in 28 years, I've seen a lot of things go wrong. And bad lots, steep driveways, bad schools are usually 3 no-nos for me in a shifting market. It's a 3-2 up, and it's got a 1 bedroom and a den downstairs. It's got a 2-car garage, and it really is not in that bad a shape. You know, one thing that sometimes I would pass on is not having a backyard, but this house, I think we can create somewhat of a backyard, and it's got a decent front yard. It's on a cul-de-sac, so kids could play on the street and it not be overly dangerous.
That smells terrible.
I know. With that being said, I think this thing is going to be a flip. Back in the day, you know what I'd be doing? Instead of calling my kids on intercom, I'd be screaming through the house. Come empty the groceries, come take the trash out. I mean, this house is pretty awesome, dude. If we can just get this basement fixed and waterproofed. This basement is soaking wet. Why? When I got here, the air conditioner was leaking. I don't know if that's the problem. I think that's part of the problem. But I also think that this basement wall is leaking. If there's a lot of mold and a lot of moisture, wet basements, if you're not going to address the issue, don't bother buying it. There's usually enough margin because water scares so many people off that you can usually get the house purchased at the right price. But wet basements, man, get them fixed. Don't think a little dry lock's gonna fix it, because it won't. You know, try to find the source of the water and cut it off and see if it dries out over a few days. So right now we're looking at this house to buy. I turn it off for whoever owns it now. It needs to be turned off. And then if I end up buying it, when I come back, hopefully that will be dried out some and I'll be able to tell if it's other problems. I think this is a really good flip.